This faulty way of thinking stops a lot of people from maintaining their healthy eating habits. Don't let it stop you. Grab a mug of your favorite beverage and join me for today's Nutrition Coffee Chat. And while you're at it, click the subscription button below and the little notification bell so that you get everything you need to create healthy eating habits that stick. Well, I've been having this conversation many times with clients lately, so I knew that I wanted to share it with you. It's how their thinking has been stopping them from maintaining their healthy eating habits. See, my clients are intelligent people, they're professionals often people, from outside would identify them as being successful, and yet they haven't been able to get their eating act together. They're like, okay, I don't like how things are going, I don't like my habits, I'm going to change things, I'm going to eat healthier, and they get started, and they maintain it for maybe a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months, but they just find themselves slipping back into their old bad habits. And so, that's something that's always interested me. I've always been interested in both the science of nutrition, but also why we make the food choices we make. Why do we choose those food choices? It's called the psychosocial aspect of our food choices. I also embrace the behavior change science to help you create healthy eating habits that stick and to break those bad habits. And so this conversation that I've been having with clients lately, it's because I'm noticing this false dichotomy in their thinking. And it makes a lot of sense why they have it, because in our our cultural context, or some people call it diet culture, way of, everything we're hearing, all this messaging that completely is ubiquitous, and it does seep its way into our own thinking. And so we hear it in our own voice, it's happening in our own thinking, therefore it must be true. But it's just that we've absorbed these cultural teachings that aren't true. And that's that it sets us up in what I call a false dichotomy. It's that we either need to be so-called good and healthy eating, clean eating over here, or we're eating delicious food, which we're being bad. And so it sets us up with this choice, this dichotomy of either being good and virtuous and clean eating, or enjoying what we're eating, having pleasurable foods. And so it makes us feel like we have this choice. We have to either choose to be healthy or to enjoy what we're eating. And that is not going to work for us, because human beings, we're pleasure seekers, right? We move towards pleasure, we move away from pain. And so if we set ourselves up that healthy eating needs to be painful, well, it's not going to happen. We're trying to move against our complete setup as human beings, all of our evolutionary, processes, everything we've absorbed and that's led us to be a successful species. We're trying to work against that in order to be healthy. Well, that's why we're failing. It's not because of a shortfall of ourselves. The good thing is that this is a false dichotomy. It doesn't have to be that way. We don't have to choose either either being healthy or enjoying food. Forgot which side I was using my hands there. What the secret is to maintaining healthy eating habits is to choose foods that you enjoy eating that are healthy, so that we're not choosing between pleasure or healthy. We're choosing to be healthy by enjoying our food. And that's why, for example, I do the cookbook reviews for you here, because so many times we get bored of things and we want some novelty, or we're hating what we're eating, and we then go back to the unhealthy eating to enjoy food again. And one of the secrets to maintaining healthy eating habits is to find recipes, find foods that you enjoy and they're healthy. And so that's why I wanted to bring up today that false dichotomy, that it's just not true and it's not going to serve you. And so it's not that there's a failure that you've had. You've absorbed the messages from our culture and you're trying to work against our evolutionary beings of being human beings. And so that's why it's not working. So drop that false dichotomy and embrace foods that you enjoy eating that are also healthy. And hey, there's no time like the present. So what's a food that you enjoy eating that is healthy? Share that in the comment box below. If you enjoyed today's video, please let me know. Click the little thumbs up button. I've queued up a couple other videos talking about the psychological aspects of healthy eating for you to check out here. I'll see you soon, and in the meantime, enjoy healthy eating.